Hello, hello. Getting everything settled, waiting for some people to hop on. How's everybody doing today? Got my diffuser going. Let's see if you can see it in the mirror. There we go. On Guard Tea Tree and Lemon. That is kind of my new thing right now during any kind of concerns for immunity. Okay, since we said we were going to start at 3, we're going to start at 3. Whoever hops on can join us as they come on. This will be recorded and posted for those that missed the time that we were doing this live, so that's okay. There's a lot of amazing information wrapped up into this small little presentation, but it's going to be super sweet and short because I don't want to waste your time. So let me click over to sharing our screen and we will get started. All right, so we are going to go over the first of the wellness program, the Immunity Wellness Program. All right, full on sharing screen. Awesome, awesome. I think it's coming. I need to go back to the very beginning. So sorry, you're getting a little sneak preview of some other stuff we're going to talk about. There we go. Okay. So doTERRA's Immunity Wellness Program. So this initial presentation is certainly for, hello, you see somebody hopping on, is certainly for Team Oilist right now in terms of presentation, but we are going to go through, I'm going to share with you at the end what we're going to be doing for our group as a whole. Hey, when you come on, you can go ahead and say hello if you want. We've got a chat window as well. So just let me know if you have any questions. I will certainly have the little chat box window open, or you can, I'm going to mute everyone, but you can certainly unmute yourself to ask questions. Okay. All right. So doTERRA's Immunity Wellness Program. This is the specific one that we're going to go over right now. And I do have a method to my madness as to why I think this is important. But there are 2 other wellness programs that are rolling out on October 1st, and we'll touch base with them as well. Okay, so when it comes to immunity, let's see, back up too fast. What is immunity? So I think it's really important for those of you that aren't super familiar with what immunity is, to let's talk about what immunity is, what creates bad immunity, and why we can actually create good immunity, okay? So what is immunity? It's a condition to be able to resist a particular disease, right? Especially through preventing so we develop this this resistance, or for example, let's say that we get a germ in our body and we're not really sure what germ it is, who cares? Our body recognizes that it's an invasive organism, and it creates several different mechanisms to start combating that organism, right? There's kind of an immediate response, and then there's going to be some memory responses set up as well to help counteract the effects of whatever said organism is, okay? I know that's a big jumble of words, but your body knows what to do whenever it gets in front of a germ or a germ invades it. So we do have something called active and passive immunity. We are certainly going to be talking about the active immunity in things that we can do to boost our immunity. So everything that we're going to be going over today is going to be going over how to boost our active immunity. Passive immunity is just something that we get outside of our body. Vaccines, breast milk, mother to baby through placenta. Sometimes we get IgG injections, things like that. But active immunity is like, what does our body do when it is presented with a certain pathogen? Pathogen is the germ, okay? So what weakens the immune system? Well, bad habits, really. If you kind of run down this list, anything that doesn't create good health also weakens our immune system. Smoking, alcohol, poor nutrition and eating out of bags, boxes, and bottles. It's kind of an easy way to remember it. Eating on the inside of the grocery store, not the outside, right? Not sleeping very well, increased stress, certain medications, lack of exercise, and lack of sunlight and being outdoors. All of those things weaken your immune system. So what boosts our immune system? Well, kind of just take everything in the opposite. So how do we boost our immune system? Well, we eat healthy. We eat the whole rainbow of fruits and vegetables, lean proteins. Drink a ton of water. We're going to go over just a little bit on how we can supplement our nutrition, especially when we can't get all the different varieties of fruits and vegetables and eating perfectly every day. Certainly want to exercise. Guys, your body is meant to move. Whether or not that's just a 20-minute walk around the block, maybe turn on a YouTube station that has kickboxing in it, go down to the gym and get on the bicycle, get on, go play tennis, get in the swimming pool. Your body is meant to move every single day, especially people that sit in a chair to work. Guys, we're ruining our bodies by sitting, and you have to get up and move it. Your body wants to move. We need to get proper sleep. It's just mandatory in order for our body to function at its optimal. Adults should really be getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep, good, healthy, restful sleep. And of course, decreasing stress, which kind of, I think, goes hand in hand with sleep in my personal opinion. And then decreasing toxic chemicals in our home. So we're going to touch base on a few of those today. The wellness lifestyle. This is actually doTERRA's wellness lifestyle, and I absolutely love it. You want to start at the bottom and work your way up. Okay, so the foundation of health is eating right. Remember, I told you we're going to talk about some supplements that'll help you eat right, but this is super, super important. The more fruits, vegetables, rainbow eating, multicolors, try some fruit inside the produce section you've never had. Maybe even try to eat with the seasons, because we're going to get the highest nutritional value when the fruit is actually in season. Okay, so try to get a grid that shows you what's in season in your local area. Maybe just go to the farmer's market, because that's certainly what's going to be in season, right? I just found this, if you're in Las Vegas, I just found this amazing thing. You can ask me for the link later, but it's a couple that goes around all of California, Utah, to all the farmers markets, creates these boxes of fruits and vegetables, and you get to experiment with what to do with them all week. As I bought like way too many peaches, so we're going to be making a ton of peach recipes here recently. But how fun. Like, I just cooked with papaya for the first, passion fruit for the first time today. I've never used passion fruit before, but it's so exciting to kind of get into cooperations with your local farmers and also kind of learn how to eat fresh fruits and vegetables. It's really kind of a phenomenon. And then work your way up, right? The exercise, the rest management and stress, reducing toxic load. This is all just what we covered. And then doTERRA takes it a step further and likes to say that you also can have very informative self-care with your doctor and proactive medical care. So this is doTERRA's wellness lifestyle. So everything that we're teaching is certainly not getting off of that concept. But we're going to focus on today, eating right and reducing toxic load. Those two things today with this immunity wellness program are really a great combination to get on that good platform. Now, we have a wellness program for the exercise and certainly the relief, the pain relief, and then we have the rest and manage stress. And I'll go over all of those programs at the end. But today we're going to focus on immunity wellness program. Guys, this is amazing. This is something that's going to be launching October 1st by doTERRA. You will be able to set up the immunity wellness program in your loyalty rewards program. It's $75 per month and it's 60 PV. So if you're not really familiar with the loyalty rewards program, most of the specials that we do with our loyalty rewards is based off of the PV, the point value, and not the dollar amount. So it is 60 PV for those of you that are counting your PV for the 125 PV free product of the month, or maybe you're getting commissions where you have to hit that 100 PV. Just to get the benefits of the loyalty rewards program, you need to hit 50 PV, so you earn points back, and you also increase your point value from 10 to 30% over a year. And so this qualifies. Amazing. So the first month, let's see, we're going to break up the first month. This is what comes. And I actually have this kit that I got with Convention. So I'm going to stop sharing for just a minute and show you. So this is the Immunity Kit 1. And inside, you've got the products that this is month 1, guys. This is what you get for month 1. You get the foaming hand wash as well as a foaming hand wash dispenser. So you get the foaming hand wash. This is going to fill that dispenser up probably 2 or 3 times. I use the foaming hand wash in every sink in my house. So I honestly have no idea how much one actually does. And then you get this immunity kit, okay? So we're gonna go through these products, but a couple of things that I wanted to show you just in person with this. This is a beautiful neoprene bag that all the ingredients come with. So your first month when you start a wellness program, you get the bag, okay? No different than any of the other wellness programs. You're gonna get a bag the first month, and then the second and third month, it will be a very beautiful, recyclable container that it comes in. But this is the first month, okay? So in this, I just wanna kind of share with you, and I guess I'm gonna have to open it to show you. They wanted to make sure everything was kind of waste-free and not really anything that couldn't be used. So I'm opening the outside container. Typically we throw this away, but do not throw this away because inside is the card on exactly what to do with month 1, exactly what is inside the bag itself and how to use it, okay? So you really would like to cut this card out and then you can stick it inside the bag and keep it. There's also a QR code that you can scan and learn more about the program. So super, super cool. So inside the Immunity Kit 1, and let's go back to sharing this screen. I think that'll probably be the easiest way to do it so you can see the really big picture. So inside, we've already talked about the On Guard foaming hand wash. So inside the neoprene bag, you are going to get a full bottle of On Guard, a 15 milliliter On Guard, and we're going to talk about that in just a minute. You're going to get a full bottle of Purify. And again, we're going to cover these oils and what purpose they serve. A full bottle of Wild Orange. And then you're going to get the brand new and improved On Guard toothpaste, natural whitening and remineralizing toothpaste. There's 10 packets. Guys, that's like 20 days. Usually those little, I use these individual travel packets to travel with, and I can get like easily 2 to 3 uses out of this. So this is basically a month, but you get to try the On Guard toothpaste if you haven't yet bought a bottle. You also get, oh, I just dropped it, the On Guard dental floss that has the On Guard on it, plus the On Guard hand sanitizer mist. I own like 100 of these. I'm kidding, but I carry these everywhere that I go. So let's go over, like, as you can see, On Guard is kind of the name of the game when it comes to immunity, right? So let's talk just a little bit, see if I can get my screen to move, about On Guard. Why are we not moving forward? Okay, so On Guard. So this is the staple. We call this the hero of this wellness kit. Each one of the wellness kits are going to have their own hero, and I'll kind of go over that in just a minute. But On Guard is going to be the hero of this wellness kit, okay? That makes perfect sense because On Guard is our immune boosting oil. Why? Well, first of all, On Guard is mixed with wild orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. Those are the 5 essential oils that make up the On Guard protective blend, okay? So when we talk about immunity and boosting immunity, when we look at what's called antioxidants, these are the things that people say, oh, you need to get more vitamin C, or you need to take this, I don't know what they're called, Easy, I don't know. A lot of people use them when they want to boost their immune system. Well, guess what? Clove and cinnamon bark are the 2 highest rating antioxidants on the planet, guys. Okay, I'm going to say that one more time. Clove and cinnamon bark are the 2 highest rated antioxidants on the planet. So it doesn't matter how much vitamin C you take in terms of like orange juice or the synthetic that you can get over the counter to try to ease like, you know, the seasonal threats that happen. I've got to be careful and be compliant with what I say here. So if I wanted to boost my immune system, guess what? Let's go to the highest rating ones, right? Let's get clove and cinnamon bark in our bodies. Then we've got wild orange, which is a great natural germ fighter. Plus, it's also high levels of limonene, which really gets our body cooking into the anti-inflammatory and also the antioxidant state. So that's just amazing. Eucalyptus, rosemary do the exact same thing. So this combination can be diffused, which is what I've got in my diffuser over there. I usually mix On Guard, lemon, and tea tree together. It's kind of my favorite combo. I do equal parts of On Guard, lemon, and tea tree in my diffuser, just to help purify the air. It's also helps support healthy respiratory function. So I love diffusing it when I go to work. I love diffusing it when we have people coming over, and certainly any times where we start feeling where we're not quite sure what's going on in our bodies, but we're questioning, are we about ready to cross over into that icky, achy feeling? Then we start really using our On Guard, but you can also use it to prevent, okay? It can also be used topical. So any littles under the age of 6, you're gonna put it in a roller bottle and mix it with coconut oil and rub it up and down their spines and on the bottoms of their feet. And then for anyone over the age of 6, you can take essential oils internally. I like to add, here's what I love to do. I like to take that On Guard, lemon, and tea tree. It's kind of my trio staple that I use when I'm feeling kind of under the weather. And I will mix a drop of each in a hot cup of water with honey and make a tea. That's just how I start to make myself feel better. I'll take that several times a day. You can also take On Guard with just a tablespoon of honey. It's kind of a favorite way I like to coat the throat when it's starting to feel scratchy and icky. But you can also use the veggie capsules and make your own blend, okay? Really easy way, but this is the staple, guys. This is what's going to help you get on that road to recovery if you do fall under the weather, but certainly prevent, all right? And now you know why with the antioxidants. The next one that comes in this first month is Purify. Now, let's look at these ingredients. We've got lemon and lime, high levels of limonene that are going to be that antioxidant and anti-inflammatory benefit. You've also got Siberian fir, Austrian fir, pine needle, citronella, melaleuca, and cilantro. Now, melaleuca, in this slide, we call it melaleuca, but this is the tea tree oil. It's been renamed by doTERRA, a little bit more common than calling it melaleuca. And then we've got the cilantro. So most things inside the herb family are naturally germ fighters. And then you add in all the trees. I don't know if you guys can kind of get this vibe of these trees. They're natural antioxidants. They certainly have other things like alpha pinene in them that help with not only antioxidant, but also anti-germ fighting benefits. Purify is amazing. My husband, let me just tell you a fun fact. He loves frying bacon. That certainly doesn't fit into the colors of the rainbow eating, but it's like one of his favorite foods. I don't know if it's because we're from the South, and he always has this like, oh, I love the smell of fried bacon. It reminds me of my grandmother's house. Okay, great, but it stinks. Bottom line, frying bacon stinks in the house. Frying fish, things like that. If he turns on Purify in the diffuser, I have no idea what he has cooked in the house when I come home from work. It's actually quite phenomenal when it comes to germ fighting and eliminating odors, but it certainly also is amazing for protecting against environmental threats. Now, we don't take Purify internally. It can only be aromatic and topical. So I use it just to diffuse. It can also be added to a roller bottle application, certainly during times of extreme seasonal threats when you're wanting to make sure that your body is healthy and fighting off any germs it might encounter. I wanted to show you this really awesome. So a lot of kids like to do those science experiments in middle school. And this is a science experiment using water, Purify, On Guard, bleach, nothing, or Pine Sol. And I love this. 3 days later, you can see the Purify and the On Guard are in the middle. Now, water obviously grows the highest content, and so does nothing, right? Those two things don't really, obviously there's nothing to fight the germs that are on the Petri dish. Bleach, kind of surprising. I don't know if you guys know that much about bleach, but you know, it smells super toxic. It's got high different irritations to the lungs, the skin, the nails, things like that when you're using it. But it really just doesn't do much if you know that much about bleach. It just bleaches it. It just whitens it right now. And this Petri just kind of shows it too. It doesn't really even kill the germs that they found. I think this kid like scraped the bottom of a garbage can, if I remember reading about the science experiment. Now look at the Pine Sol. You know, Pine Sol has the lemon scent, right? It makes you think that it's clean, but it's really not, and then nothing. But look at On Guard and Purify, guys. I love these science experiments when these kiddos do this, because I think it really shows the different germs that each one of the essential oils plus what we assume is cleaning our house. But why not just mix On Guard and Purify together in some vinegar and water and mop our homes? It's super safe. Remember, we talked about eliminating toxins in the beginning to really help boost your immune system. This is one way to do it. Everything that comes inside this first month, you can use to clean your home naturally. Amazing, amazing. Wild orange, one of my faves. I can't lie, I probably mix wild orange in just about every diffuser recipe that I can come up against. But again, anything in the citrus family, high levels of limonene. Limonene is the chemical constituent that puts together the essential oil foundation that helps us with the antioxidant, the anti-inflammatory, and also the antimicrobial. Very fancy terms that we're talking about here. But once you kind of figure out, oh, okay, well, all the citrus essential oils do that, now you understand why Purify is amazing with both lemon and lime in it. Wild orange is a natural germ fighter. And then our On Guard mixes wild orange in its blend. You can take wild orange. What I love about this is you can put it in your water to replace any of the toxic sodas that we drink, or you know, any of those sugary laden drinks. Guys, even Powerade and you know, all of these weird drinks that come out that make it look healthy, when they're mixed with sugar, they're not healthy. Bottom line, it's just kind of how it works. So why not just mix wild orange and water together and drink it? I drink out of a 32 Hydro Flask water, and I put 2 to 3 drops of different citrus essential oils in it, wild orange being one of my faves, in there to help replace the flavor that I think that my water should taste like. But now I'm just getting water, right? You can also mix wild orange in different baking recipes. You can add it to either Purify or, oh, I bet wild orange and Purify would smell amazing diffused together. I'm gonna have to try that. But you can mix wild orange in with your like cleaning countertops and things like that. I would be careful with wild orange though on any surfaces. Like you certainly wouldn't want to like spray it on white linens. It's got a little bit of an orange hue to it because all of our citrus oils, as you can see in this picture, come from the rind of the plant. And so it's going to have that little hue of orange to it. So it can stain some clothing. If you ever drop out a wild orange on your hand, you can tell it's certainly got that orange color to it. But anyway, just a little word to the wise there. Also, when it comes to putting citrus on your body and then going outside, you want to be careful. Most citrus essential oils have phototoxicity in them. And what that means is that if you applied essential oils, like sprayed your body down with a combination that had citrus essential oils in it, and then you went outside and you came in contact with the UV light of the sun, you can actually be burned in those areas. So you want to be kind of careful when using essential oils topically for that manner. Now, of course, if your clothing covers up the area you put your essential oil on, you're fine, like up and down the spines, maybe the bottom of your feet, things like that. Just a little fun fact about wild orange when it comes to energy and boosting energy. One of my favorite recipes is wild orange and peppermint together. 1 drop of each in the palm of your hands, nice deep inhales in through your nose and out through your mouth several times, and then rub the rest on your chest. You guys don't even have to have coffee. Love the combination of wild orange and peppermint. It's really, really amazing. Moving on, this is just the picture of the On Guard foaming hand wash and the pump that comes with your month one, the On Guard hand sanitizing mist. Now, the cool thing about the mist, let me see if I can get this out. One of the things that came out in the beginning of March when we started to deal with this global threat that is we're still kind of dealing with right now, for sure, is the concept of having alcohol in your hand sanitizer. I'm not sure if you guys have heard this or not. So inside here, the active ingredient is 64% ethyl alcohol. So it's covered. This is it, guys. Now, also inside of this, you also get not only the On Guard hand sanitizer, like the On Guard itself, but it's also got, I can't find it on the side of the bottle, but it's got some kind of an apple extract that helps your hands from getting dried out. It's a pretty cool concept there when it comes to the hand sanitizer mist. This is what you need, guys. You don't need all that highly toxic chemicals that are coming out of God knows where right now, just to make demands of the people's needs of wanting hand sanitizer. This is the new formulated On Guard toothpaste. Really cool that they've changed up the concept a little bit. They've added peppermint for people that didn't like the heavy cinnamon flavor. There's still cinnamon in there, but it does have a combination of peppermint and cinnamon. They also added myrrh, which is really exciting because that's great for gum health. We were just in the dentist yesterday. My sweet, sweet husband had started his process of getting dental implants, and it was so interesting to kind of read all of the concepts of how the dental and oral health really gave you that, like, either you're going to be on the path to health or you're going to be on the path to disease, right? Based on how well your dental health was. And so that's why this concept of On Guard in the oral concept, like toothpaste and dental floss, things like that, are really important to doTERRA. So this just kind of well rounds out month one of the wellness program. And guys, this is just month one. Like, there's still month 2 and 3. So just to go over it, it's got the foaming hand wash, the Wild Orange Purify On Guard toothpaste and floss, plus the sanitizer mist, and that beautiful neoprene bag with the instructions on it. So let's see what my second, I wanted to touch base just for a minute on the Lifelong Vitality Trio. When we talk about eating the rainbow, sometimes people just can't do it based on lifestyle, based on how busy you are, based on work. And unfortunately, unless you buy everything from like your local farmer, chances are the fruits and vegetables in our grocery stores are already nutrient deficit or nutrient deprived. And what that means really for you is that in 2020, we have over harvested and just really robbed the soil of all the minerals and nutrients that we typically got 50 to 100 years ago out of the same carrot, the same orange, the same apple. And so we're about, I think the last statistic I heard, it was like 60 to 70% of the nutrients are still just available, but that means it's lacking 30 to 40% of nutrients that usually were found in an orange or an apple 50 years ago, which is crazy to think that even though we do our best, we might still be deficient in minerals and vitamins. And so this doTERRA Lifelong Vitality really helps round out that immune health and that wellness. If anyone asks me, like, how do I improve this, Chrissy? What do I do to help my body feel in this, help with this problem? I'm going to tell you the oils that are going to help you with that, like the On Guard and the Purify and the Wild Orange, are great to boost your immune system. But guys, if you don't have good cellular health, you don't have health. So is there an oil for everything? Maybe, but I think the foundation really lies in a good supplement. And Lifelong Vitality is one of the best supplements that I've ever found. Now, when it comes to price point, based on what you could do to get all of this stuff, especially the antioxidants inside the Alpha CRS, you pay over $200, maybe $250 in the upwards. I've seen people put these prices together with the fish oil, the different EO omegas. Of course, you've got the essential oil complex within the EO omega. You've got your bioavailable whole food vitamins and minerals in the VMZ, and then the Alpha CRX is packed. We just did a special education class within Team Oilless that talked about all of the ingredients within Lifelong Vitality. Go back and check out the unit section if you're in Team Oilless, and check out all the amazing antioxidants that are wrapped up in this. Then go price point it and see what you would pay for all of these ingredients to be separated at a health and food store, okay? This right here is $79.50 a month or 60 PV. So you add those two together, and for, you know, 150 bucks a month, your health is going to skyrocket. So I really think that this is kind of the full version of health and wellness within doTERRA. So that's just my humble opinion. And then again, this just kind of goes over the fact that the Lifelong Vitality is 12 servings of fruits and vegetables in every single serving. It's whole food, not just fillers like are very typically found in the synthetics at the Whole Food store, at your local grocery store. There's essential oils in there to maximize the support. And then you get the omegas, which are anti-inflammatory in the capsule. They're found in the capsules, which preserves their potency longer. This just goes over, just now that you kind of understand a little bit this pyramid. Again, we're going to go back, circling back around this pyramid. You can see the bottom tier, eating right. doTERRA helps you eating right with that whole food supplement like the Lifelong Vitality to really give your body what it needs to thrive, certainly during, you know, all of these seasonal threats that are happening and this new upcoming seasonal threat that we're used to annually, but then kind of dealing with the global threat. Like, I think people in healthcare right now are kind of like, what in the world is going to happen? Nobody knows how to answer that. And then you get up to reducing toxic load, right? Because this is what we were going to focus on with the immune program today. So you've got your eating right and you're reducing toxic load with this new immunity blend. The one thing I did wanted to talk to you about, when you order this, and I just listened to a call last night with some of the doTERRA executives about this new program. When you order the immunity wellness program, the really cool thing about it is that just like if you guys order the Lifelong Vitality, you know that you can customize and add on up to 3 items for a significant savings. The same thing is going to happen with these wellness kits. So let's say on October 1st, when it's released, you put in the first immunity wellness program. Well, you can add on up to 3 other items for a 20% savings. So in the immunity kit, you can add on On Guard soft gels, Copaiba soft gels, Melissa 5 milliliter, On Guard beadlets, turmeric duo capsules, or the petal diffuser. Now those add-ons are going to be consistent throughout each one of the 3 months. So let's talk about how the program works just a little bit, so you're not confused when you actually start to add this into your doTERRA order. So first of all, you're going to add on whatever wellness program that you want to in your loyalty rewards order. So you're going to pick which wellness program, and I'm going to share with you a couple of the other options that are coming up. We're going to focus on immunity just for the simple fact of the, you know, we're rolling into October. We know that we deal with that seasonal threat every year. October is the prime time that it starts to rear its head, and that's why I'm focusing on immunity first. But you add the immunity program. So you're going to get month 1, okay? Then you can add on if you want, okay? So then it ships to you. The next month, doTERRA is automatically going to put the month 2 in there. And I'll post all these kits available. I don't think I had it in my slides, but month 2, you're going to get tea tree oil grapefruit, a small bottle of mouthwash, On Guard mouthwash, the On Guard soft gels, On Guard hand sanitizer mist, and the On Guard beadlets, okay? So that's going to automatically ship the next month. Again, for $75, 60 PV, that's going to automatically come out of your loyalty rewards order. Now, depending where you are in the cycle of 10 to 30% back, let's say you're brand new to the loyalty rewards program, you're going to get 10% back. So you're going to get 6 points, or because it's 60 PV, right? You're going to get 6 points added to your piggy bank plus the dollar amount for the shipping. So let's say you picked $6.99 shipping, you're going to get 7 points back for shipping and 6 points back for your immunity order. All right, so that's 13 points back that you're going to get to be able to spend on other doTERRA products. And you can let that accumulate. They expire after 12 months. It's kind of a rolling expiration with your points. So you can save that up for some more expensive essential oils like Melissa or Rose, frankincense, things like that. Or you can, you know, buy smaller items, however you want to do. So you're already saving incredible amount doing it, the wellness plan, and then you're going to earn the points back, right? So first month, you get the very first kit that we just demonstrated. The second month, you're going to get, the second month, you can add on the exact same things, the On Guard soft gels, Copaiba, Melissa, On Guard beadlets, turmeric, dual capsules, or the petal diffuser, and they're all going to be about 20% off any of the add-ons. And then month 3, you're going to get 2 On Guard hand sanitizers, an On Guard Touch roller bottle, a Breathe in 5 milliliter, an oregano in 5 milliliter, the stronger roller bottle for the kids, a frankincense 4 milliliter touch, veggie capsules, and the On Guard hand wipes. Okay, so that's month 3. Now, from what I understand, the way that these programs are going to work, you can now move on to the next program that you would like to try, and I'll show you those in just a minute. Or you can then recycle back through. So if you don't do anything, it will recycle back to the beginning of month 1 with the immunity wellness. Certainly items that, you know, are amazing and staples in homes if you want to continue to focus on that problem. And from what doTERRA made it sound like yesterday at the corporate office, there would be everything new and fresh. So if there was something new that they wanted to change, they got feedback that they didn't really like what was in the box, then they might change that up. So even if you recycled through the exact same immunity wellness program every 3 months, you might get something different in your box, okay? Or you can then transition to a new wellness plan. So let's talk about a few of those other wellness plans that are available. Let's go back really quick because I was talking to you about what it was. Let's go back to, okay, so this is the Immunity Wellness Program wrapped up. I know I was speaking a little bit too fast. Month 1, we went over in detail. Month 2, you can see that you get the On Guard soft gels, On Guard beadlets, On Guard hand sanitizer, tea tree, and this is what we're going over right now. The On Guard mouthwash and grapefruit. So this is month 2, and then month 3 you would get stronger, frankincense touch, oregano, breathe. Now these are in 5 milliliters, so this is a little misleading in this picture, and this frankincense is 4 milliliters. So maybe I need to update the pictures. And then On Guard touch, On Guard hand sanitizer. You actually get 2 of these, and then the toothpaste. Okay, so that's the wellness program. Okay, so let's move down. Where were we? To the other wellness programs that are available, and you can pick. I'm just encouraging the immunity just for the simple fact of the seasons that's coming up, but you can certainly pick. So this is the Relief Wellness Program. Certainly Deep Blue is the hero of this wellness program, right? So if you deal with either acute or chronic aches and pains, this would be something that you might want to start out with instead. So you get the beautiful on month 1, the neoprene bag, the Deep Blue polyphenol, the Deep Blue rub, and then it shows here the Deep Blue roller, but I think this is changing to Aroma Touch because there's something that they're changing with the Deep Blue touch that for the first cycle, they're going to change this to a full-size 15 milliliter Aroma Touch. And then you get this really cool massage ball. Month 2, you're going to get a full-size bottle of Deep Blue rub, Copaiba soft gels, wintergreen, and then what's not pictured, if you see this small little thing, is a refillable Deep Blue tube. She showed this to us last night. It's absolutely amazing. It's got these 3 little stainless steel balls at the end of it. I don't know if you guys use Deep Blue rub or not, but I hate getting it on my hands, and I have to go wash my hands after I put Deep Blue rub on. So this new refillable tube has 3 stainless steel bottles at the end instead of like the opening of the hole where you squeeze the Deep Blue out of typically, and you can self-massage that onto an area. So that's really exciting. And then month 3, the turmeric capsules, the past tense, coconut oil. I think instead of this, it's going to come with a 5 milliliter. Instead of the Deep Blue Rub Touch, it's going to come with a 5 milliliter. And I honestly think, based on what she was saying last night, that they've already changed this as well. You're going to get a 15 milliliter past tense, not diluted, past tense 15 milliliter. And then it comes with 3 empty roller bottles with fractionated coconut oil that you can make your own blends to. So that's pretty exciting. And then last but not least is the Mind and Mood. This Mind and Mood kit is actually really cool. So if you want to focus more on decreasing your stress relief, guys, these are all targeted approaches to increasing your immune system. So if you feel like you've already got the immune, you know, the on guard kind of already dealt with, and you've got all those oils and products, then you can work on the sleep and stress in the wellness pyramid. You can work on exercise, which is probably going to cause pain, right? So you can kind of pick whatever it is that you feel would help you more. But the Mind and Mood Wellness Program is in itself amazing. You get the balance, full-size 15 milliliter bottle. You get a balanced deodorant, adaptive roller bottle, and adaptive soft gels. Now the soft gels in this particular kit are 30 instead of the typical 90 capsules that comes in it, but it's certainly enough for a month supply. And then you can add on specifically to the Mind and Mood Petal Diffuser, Steady, Thinker, Copaiba soft gels, Serenity soft gels, or additional adaptive soft gels. And then in month 2, you're going to get the Lavender Touch, Wild Orange, Adaptive, Black Spruce, but you're also going to get a container of plain bath salts, which is really cool because it's going to show you how you can make recipes by adding 10 drops of adaptive, or 5 drops of adaptive and 5 drops of wild orange, put it in your bath salts, and then make an amazing little night oasis in your tub. And then in month 3, you will get, and I'm actually looking at a better picture, the adaptive spray, which is really cool, the Balance Touch. Now, it looks like they've changed this Serenity to actually be a Serenity spray. And then you're going to get the full-size bottles of Citrus Bliss, Lavender, and Cedarwood, plus a small container of the plain body butter. So again, you can customize and make your own body butter recipe to help calm and relax you, whether or not you want to rub it down before you go to bed. Lavender and cedarwood is amazing for sleep. Maybe you want to do a Citrus Bliss and Serenity combination. That would be beautiful as well. Or you can go back up here to the top and get your Balance and make your own balanced body butter. That would just be a beautiful combination. So these wellness programs are really cool because it helps you not only learn how to use a program that will help you along a certain problem at that time, but it's also going to help you encourage you on how to make kind of a DIY. A lot of us love DIY when it comes to these type of essential oils and being able to recreate and help our bodies heal naturally. We actually like to get into the kitchen and make our own body butter. We like to make our own roller bottles. And so it gives you a little bit of that dabble as well. So really, really cool concept here with the new wellness programs. Like I said, I mean, these are coming out in like 5 days. So you certainly want to get prepared for October 1st to pick which plan. I can't wait to see what plan you're going to pick. I would heavily encourage you to add the Lifelong Vitality onto any wellness program to give you that well-rounded ability to optimize your health for sure. Or you can just try one at a time for sure. You don't have to do it all at once. I have been told that you can pick more than one wellness program at a time. So if you want to try something and your significant other wants to try something else, or maybe you want to just get all 3 to see what they are, you certainly can pick one. And you can cancel it at any time. So let's say you get 2 of you get 1 immunity and 1 relief on October. And you only want to continue moving forward on the immunity one. Well, you can stop the relief one. And then when you want to pick it back up, you're going to get a prompt that's going to say, hey, do you want to start over, or do you want to start where you left off? So it's going to kind of have this memory of how what you were on before and when you canceled it. Okay. So you're not stuck into a 3-month program. You can cancel it at any time, just like anything else in doTERRA. You're not stuck to finish the 3-month cycle. And then if you cancel it for, whatever you wanted to just focus on one topic or budget or whatever the case may be, you can restart it back up whenever you feel comfortable doing that. So I hope this answered all the questions that you might have had when it came to these brand new wellness packages. I think they're just amazing. I think it's going to help you try out a lot of the products that maybe you didn't have before, but also give you this full foundational health to improve those areas for sure. Every one of these products that are on all of those different programs, I have used at one time or another, or I use on a regular basis for different targeted health focus, depending on what I'm going through. So I love that. I can't wait to see which ones you guys are going to try. So I'm going to continue to educate Team Oilless, but I really, really think that this is a great way that people can get started in their own natural journey with doTERRA. And so what I plan on doing is having small groups put together, probably in Facebook with a Zoom like this so we can talk and ask questions, where you can invite friends or family. We'll do giveaways and certainly some fun education so they can get started. Now, in the beginning, it's going to be, if anybody wants to know, in the beginning, in order to get started on this wellness journey, it will be a $35 enrollment fee for the first year's membership or a starter kit. And then they can add on the wellness program for their loyalty rewards the next month. But in 2020, maybe Q2, based on what doTERRA was saying last night, they will probably be an automatic enrollment kit with month 2 and month 3 to finish out the wellness program. But that's going to be next year, certainly not right now. So if you know anybody that really has issues with staying healthy, right? Or fighting different, maybe they're always getting sick and always having to miss work, then, letting them be a part of the immunity wellness program certainly would be something that could really help with their overall health and wellness. Maybe you know somebody that really deals with a lot of chronic aches and pains, then they might want to join us for the relief group. And then if someone deals with a lot of stress and has problems sleeping and things like that, then maybe they want to get into the mind and mood group. So I will be announcing those in Team Oilless, certainly sending out emails so everybody is aware of what's going on, and you can invite your friends and family, okay? I hope that this was super helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, you can certainly unmute yourself. If not, I'm going to go ahead and stop recording if nobody has any questions. And Jason, thank you so much for joining me today.